All right, as we get into what is going to be our second game of the season, we take it on the ULM Warhawks. Milos Spasojevic will actually be the quarterback of this team today. I'm trying to mark down the players that we're actually going to probably need to watch out for in these games and try to get this done before. And I just take a guess, like Nate Shepard at the running back position, Nicholas Church being me, 6'3", 210 pounds. He's one of the reasons, or at least a player of his build, is one of the reasons why I like to try and get some of the bigger defensive backs if I can. But as we are here in Monroe, Louisiana, I'm really hoping that this time around we'll actually be able to get a decent, if not a great look at our starting redshirt senior transfer quarterback, Ryan Puglisi. With us getting the ball first, we hope to keep him on the field quite a bit more. Expect us to run the ball with the same efficiency that we did with Josh Tatum last week. As last carry, we got a first down. This carry, we're going to get another first down with James Kuhn. He's the power back of the game, going to get it. We're going to go play action. Puglisi looking deep for the end zone. And it's caught, but they're going to say stepping out of bounds on Patrick Hakeem, so that catch isn't going to count. And Puglisi would throw an interception on the next play, was looking for Manny Gage on the corner route. In a situation like that, he's got to put more air underneath it. And I mean, second pass of the game, first one in completion, second one as a pick. Didn't really get too many throws last week, and coming out here, and we're just not we're not looking good early. As it's Nate Shepard on his first carry of the game, Trent Snow's going to go down. I believe they are down one of their offensive tackles at the moment. Spasojevic, I'm probably going to say Milos for a lot of this game because that's going to allow me to speak a little bit smoother. On a 3rd and 2, it'll be another handoff to Shepard. UL Monroe having a very good carry. That'll get them a first down. 13 yards for Shepard to start off his day. He's had a good showing so far. No complaints from him. Now that we've made it back to 1st and 10, Spasojevic will hand this one off to Nate Shepard. No, it's an RPO. He gets it outside of the right. Now on 2nd and 8 is Spasojevic. He goes short right side. This one would be caught for a gain of 4. Brian Hill is going to be shaking up. He'll be out for a couple plays. Might be able to see him back as dropping back to pass. This one will be caught by Church over Lamar Fournette. Now a handoff to Shepard, and he'll be taken down after a gain of 3. On 2nd and 7, a screen pass out to Shepard. He picks up great blocks and nearly breaks the tackle of the nearest defender. Brian Hill checks back into the game just to check right back out of the game. On 1st and goal, it'll be a handoff to Shepard. UL Monroe, 9 yards away from pay dirt. On 2nd and goal, no one in the backfield with him. Spasojevic wants to run for it. He's going to get tracked down inside the 5, down to the 3. Here on 3rd and goal, it's going to be a read option. He pulls it, ends up losing 2 yards. So the defense bends but does not break and only allows 3 points to ULM after the interception by the offense. So now Puglisi is looking to play a little more serious and not throw an interception, as he was hit on the throw, and this one ends up being incomplete, in and out of the hands of his receiver. Over the middle for Addison will be a first down. And on 1st and 10, it'll be a handoff to Casillas. He's got plenty of running room here, gaining 9 3/4 of an inch of a yard. A play action. Puglisi goes down the field, finds Jalen Elder, and he's going to outrun everybody to the end zone. So in a matter of a few plays, Legacy does come back and gets his first passing touchdown of the season. You gotta remember, he did not get anything last week as he got shaken up pretty quickly in the game against Georgia Tech. After a gain of 2, Spasojevic drops back. This one would be caught. Not too much to gain there. I mean, still is a gain of 6 to bring up 3rd and 2. And now an RPO. This one's caught by Church. He's breaking both tackles, and he's going to go 67 yards to the end zone. Don't know what to say there, except for we really just need to work on our tackling. So now with ULM having the lead once again, UAB, not really accustomed to playing from behind too much this season, is having to do that. Puglisi goes right side, finds a man wide open. It's Patrick Hakeem. He's going to juke left. He breaks the ankles of a couple defenders before he gets stopped at the 31-yard line. And on said first down, a play action pass goes short to Addison, jukes out a couple defenders himself, and gets us to a 1st and goal. On 1st and goal, it'll be a handoff to Nate Rogers. Not getting too much. 2nd and goal from the 8, and this will be a touchdown pass. Puglisi finds Jamal Thomas on the crossing route. That's his 2nd passing touchdown of the year, already making up for last week's game, as this one is caught by Church. Another 1st down for him, and this one's nearly picked off. I believe that's Lester Hobbs. Really thought that he should have came away with that one. You could see the frustration in his face. Hand off to Shepard. He goes nowhere. Matter of fact, he'll be shaken up. That'll force Ed Thompson to come into the game for ULM at the running back position. Now Spasojevic's taking a shot, looking to beat Lamar Fournette. He will not. He wanted Nicholas Church again. And I do not blame him for trying to go deep there. As now Puglisi rolling out right side. He's going to have to throw this one. He does get it off, but there's a flag on the play. Looks like it's on Puglisi. And they're going to say that he was beyond the line of scrimmage. So 3rd and 11 now. We go with a simple screen pass. And nothing really gained there. We're going to end up having to punt this ball away. But we do maintain the 4-point lead. It'll be a handoff. Shepard does check back into the game. He'll lose 4 yards though. Multiple defenders meet him at the point of the handoff. This one going short. Gaining a couple of those yards back. 3rd and 11. 2 tight ends on the field. Odd choice of personnel, and it is not going to result in a 1st down on this pass. They will gain 5. After the punt, Casillas gets taken down for a gain of 1. Going with some play action now. Puglisi goes over the right side, finds Hakeem. He's breaking some tackles, and he's taken down at the 24-yard line. So this UAB offense already moving down the field quickly, as Rogers only gains 1 on this toss play. Another play action, play fake. It's going to be a pass to Addison, who trucks through 1 defender to get down to the 5. And now Puglisi takes a major drop back, started drifting out of the pocket there. Only a gain of 1 on that pass play. A handoff for Rogers, and he's into the end zone. So we've continued to just add the points now. Ed Thompson will take this carry. He gets great blocking by the offensive line. He'll have a 1st down. Another handoff for Thompson. He gets hit almost immediately, manages to turn that into a gain of 1. This time will be a play action and going short to Thompson, gaining 4. Probably could have just handed that off to him and got the same amount of yards. 3rd and 5 coming up. Spasojevic finds his man out of the backfield. I believe that is a defensive lineman playing tight end. No, that's O.J. Berry just wearing 95. You know, I've seen it all. He's not a DN. He's just a tight end wearing 95. All right. After a minimal gain on the last play, this one will be a handoff to T.Y. Homer, resulting in a very minuscule gain. Now, Spasojevic having to drop back. He's going to get sacked. That's Anton Long, the redshirt freshman, making a splash play. Let me show you guys here. He originally was supposed to just be looping, but decided to add a little bit more and try to jam the tight end there for a second. And he comes free through the middle to get his first sack. Some power eye, a handoff toss play to Rodgers, and he gains about 15 yards. 1st and 10, another handoff to Casillas. He's got plenty of room, not able to break the one tackle he needed to go the distance. A play action now. Puglisi hit as he throws. I couldn't tell you who that was going to, but it falls harmlessly into the ground. A handoff for Casillas. He's brought down after a gain of 3. So on 3rd and 7, Puglisi goes outside, and this one is caught by Elder, and he's going to step out of bounds 2 yards short of the first. Going for the field goal. This one is up, and it just sneaks inside the right upright. Ooh, Wyatt Martin, you're scaring me a little bit, man. You're scaring me. Inside of 2 minutes now, ULM looking to try and add something to keep this game closer. A handoff to Ed Thompson. He breaks a tackle before being brought down by Lester Hobbs. On 2nd and 1, as they're going to start using some of this hurry up. They do have 2 timeouts. They want to try and save them here. This will be complete. Again, going hurry up, we are playing very soft coverage. No man, all zone right now. Might as well keep things in front of us. Going short. This one will be caught for a gain of 3. That's Marvin Theory, if I'm correct. Now on 2nd and 7, again with these short passes. That's Miguel Obi. Excuse me. I had that wrong. I thought I had the right guy. But on 3rd and 2, Spasojevic looks like he's going to have to just get rid of it, and the pressure nearly got there. Nicholas Church will have the catch. But with an injury timeout, that would stop the clock, giving ULM a chance to pick a better play, and they would get the first down, a very quick cut there. On 1st and 10, it'll be a catch. No, it actually be with incompletion. I thought he caught that. Bring it up 2nd and 10. They're going for the screen pass. Pressure got there just a little bit too fast for Byron Abreu. They had to get rid of it, and that's going to be incomplete. Now on 3rd and 10, pressure coming. He wants a shot, and this one gets batted and picked off. It's Jeremiah Vessel. That house call ability being on platinum gives him the best chance to go and get an interception. Now Rodgers will gain 6. Speaking back to Jeremiah Vessel, that is his 2nd game in a row with an interception. I wonder if he'll be able to keep that streak going into next week's game. But let's focus on the here and nows. We're going to do a little bit of hurry up, see if we can get anything else down the field. As Puglisi rolls out right, finds a man. It's Jalen Elder outrunning his defenders again, and he is gone. I'm pretty sure he has, if not very close to 100 yards by now. 2 at least 50-yard touchdowns. Or at least, excuse me, yeah. Long of 56. The other one I'm pretty sure was relatively close to 50, but 2 touchdowns on the day for Jalen Elder so far. Up 31-10. What we're hoping for here is that Thompson gets this screen pass, is that if we can force a punt as we're doing here and the offense gets one more touchdown, I would love to see what a lot of the backups, 2s, and 3s look like, as Manny Gage has a lane here. He has one man to beat, breaks the ankles of the punter before he gets tracked down from behind. So Puglisi and the offense come out for hopefully what is his final time, as now he's taking a shot, and that's going to be Patrick Hakeem on a touchdown. The same throw he got picked off on earlier, Puglisi's able to make it for a touchdown, kind of redeeming himself for what happened in the game, and that is his 4th passing touchdown. So now what we're going to see is a lot of the backups, a lot of the players that we haven't had the chance to see too much in the past couple of seasons really get some play time. On 2nd and 5, Spasojevic would actually get us to a 3rd and 2. They would pick that up. On a 1st and goal from the 1, I want to see what this backup defense can do. It's an RPO, and they would eventually give up a touchdown. Now, I'm hoping that the offense has a big enough lead. I really do think that we are going to be fine. We are going to attempt a field goal, and the kick is up. It is wide to the right. Actually hits the right upright. Opening the door for ULM, Coach Kanoy continuing to keep the 2s and 3s in. Right now, the game falls on them, as this will be Thompson. He's stopped in the backfield for a loss of 2 yards. So the run defense isn't too bad. It's the passing defense that I'm really concerned about, as a shot was taken and Nicholas Church nearly does it again, breaking multiple tackles. Could have had another touchdown. He just had to break one more tackle. Now on 2nd and 9, Spasojevic will be sacked. Jaquan Mason comes all the way around the edge and tracks him down. Now, screen pass that's nearly picked off by one of the defensive linemen. I believe that was Troy Donnell. And now, 4th and 18, taking a shot for the end zone and broken up. That's Cameron Lewis. He came in as a receiver, but being 6'3", 6'4", decided to move him to free safety. He has excellent man coverage, about 75, just not the best speed. This one will be broken up, giving us another opportunity, as Rodgers will take this, and he's into the end zone to add to the score. Offensively, I'm not that concerned. Defense is where a lot of my concern is right now, as they give up another touchdown. Not what you really want to see. They do make the score a little bit closer, but Tatum's going to take a play action shot down the field, and it's caught by Manny Gage. So quite literally within 1 or 2 plays, because it was a run play before that, the offense would go down and score. And just to add on good measure, Nate Rodgers would go and score his 2nd touchdown of the day. I'm sorry, his 3rd touchdown of the day. I need to keep better track of these. So, I mean, this game went kind of how we expected. Put the 2s in a little bit earlier than I thought I would end up doing it. And that gave ULM a better chance to try and go score. But fully expected us to win this game, maybe by a little bit more. But we finally got a look at our number 1 QB. Josh Tatum also ended up throwing another touchdown. I do have to make a note of something when it comes to some of these players between the backups, Tatum, Finley, and Joy. Just a major concern of who's going to stay for next year, who's going to really want to get the play time next year, who's going to develop to be the best QB. Because if things go the way I want it to go, we are looking at potentially moving up in conference. I'll explain more of that as we get into the next video, but let's see if I got something from Coach today.
Coach, you were able to get a lot of your second unit in during the second half. What did you see from that group with the extended reps?
Yeah, I didn't love it. If we're serious about where we're trying to go as a program, that's not the standard. I don't care who's out there. 1s, 2s. It shouldn't look like that. We gave up too much. Didn't execute the way we're supposed to. Now, those guys needed reps, and that part matters. But reps don't mean you drop your level. Offensively, I thought they handled their side of it better, kept things going. But defensively, we've got work to do if we want to play at that next level. That's got to be better.